Welcome to another episode of Alt Fly. This week, I debunked the stereotype about black people loving chicken. Black people hate chicken, and since the beginning of time, black people have been saving our planet from chickens taking over. Come fly with me to the front lines of the African chicken war on this episode of Alt Fly. The age-old question is, what came first, the chicken or the egg? I'm here to tell you, the chicken came first. The chickens came to our planet way back in the days of Pangea. A lot of religions, like the alien god religion, believe that the Andromedian and these bird-like creatures is what helped form society. But they didn't come to help us. No, chickens came to kill everybody on Earth, because Earth is the last place in the known galaxy that's still able to grow grain. If it wasn't for Ra and the Egyptians, we might not be alive today. You notice on hieroglyphics, there's always pictures of these guys with bird heads trying to enslave everyone. Bark, bark, chicken, chicken, bark, bark, chicken heads. If you look closely, there's evidence all around you. The Fowl Invasion Lookout Association, or as they're known better as Phila or Chick-fil-A, they've been fighting behind the scenes for years, sort of like MI6 or Mission Impossible. Or for younger kids, they're kind of like the Kingsmen, protecting us behind the scenes. The only way to beat the chicken invaders is to eat the chicken invaders. Why do you think we eat chicken, whether they're full grown or in their embryonic stage? The Asians also know about this. That's why they name their chicken different dishes like Kung Pao, P-O-W, prisoners of war, or General Zhao. He once defeated 6,000 chickens in one night with one peanut. Many of the ancient civilizations believed that you shouldn't eat beef, pork, or fish. That's because the Phoenicians, the Babylonians, and the Ethiopians knew the only way we can win this war is to eat as much chicken as we can before they can cluck home more information about our defense systems. The Hindus got it right. Worship the cow, eat the chicken. After the death of one of America's greatest freedom fighters, Colonel Sanders, the chickens took over his business and used it as a way to bring in money to push pro-chicken adjectives propaganda. They used KFC to bring in bird flu, avian influenza, E. coli, salmonella, and West Nile virus. This is why the government will no longer allow it to be Kentucky Fried Chicken, but KFC. This is a way for them to get their hormones in us so they can mentally brainwash us. Chickens have been using brainwash techniques for millennia. Think about it. What chicken you know don't have bones? None. However, Big Chicken or the chicken agenda has used their brainwash techniques to make people vegetarians or eat beef or even more fish. That's why we have things like vegetarians and PETA, who's here to protect the chickens, never protect the chickens. They're kind of like Nazi sympathizers, or as I like to call them, chicklets. They're no different than Benedict Arnold. Why do you think they call it Eggs Benedict? The reason why the word chicken is synonymous with being a coward is because of the cowardly way that chickens try to kill us in our sleep. Most people today wake up with the crow of the rooster. People used to tremble in fear when they heard the war cry of the chicken. But nowadays we know that's time to awake and fight. Chicken! Warner Brothers have been on the front lines for a long time, showing you the documentary series about Foghorn Leghorn. He's a lying, stuttering con man to advance his chicken propaganda and to save himself. If you ever looked at the Fox expose on Peter Griffin is black. He won his reparations. But have you ever noticed anytime Peter Griffin sees a chicken, he put them hands on him? Why? Dominance. Against the chicken invaders, you must know how to kill the chicken invaders. And I know about chickens. See, it's kind of like a zombie. You You can't just chop off an arm or a leg. You gotta give them a headshot. And the only way to beat a chicken is to eat a chicken, the whole chicken. That means you take that whole bone when you got a chicken wing, throw that shit in your mouth, pull that shit out with no meat on it. You can't just nibble on it, no. You gotta chew it all the way down to the bone. Never disrespect the bone. Fucking gnaw on the gristle, cause that shit'll get the extra chicken out your teeth and make sure you swallow and digest it right. Anytime you bite the bone, they can feel it back at their home chicken headquarters. Little known fact, if you bite into the bone and suck out the bone marrow, which is delicious, I must tell you, that chicken's children must be your slave in the afterlife. Know how to kill your opponent. In the infamous words of America's greatest secret society, eat more chicken. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, check out other videos, and if you ever want to talk about the best ways to eat chicken, best place to eat chicken, or even want to invite me over to eat chicken, catch me on my social media. You can go to @SidFly, OFI on Twitter, or at AltFlyTV on Instagram. I'm Sid Fly, you're watching AltFly. Hope you enjoyed your flight, where the in-flight meal is always chicken.